Hi there, it's Matt, 3231. I'm still on the air. Uh, Restarted the broadcast just in case there was anything wrong. Wanted to re-notify folks that I'm on here. Being broadcast across Twitch and YouTube and Twitter Live, Facebook Live. Please join me on the HAPS app. Download HAPS. You get subscribe to my channel. You get notified when I go live. Thank you to the developers of HAPS for coming up with this great app that I can broadcast all over the place. Hello, Myrna. Hello, sweetheart. Good morning. Hope you're having a great day. I'm continuing the broadcast. I got on a little bit earlier. I haven't had enough broadcast yet. You're doing great. Awesome. Good to hear. Welcome back, Chris. Maybe get some other folks to come back in. We're having an awesome conversation. We were talking a little bit earlier about a bunch of things that have been on my mind. Van life, working from home. I was having problems getting words out, but like I said, I think it's just my brain's working so much. It sometimes happens. Hope I'm not boring anybody. Of course, if I was boring anybody, they can just leave. I don't know if that's what folks have done. They've just been like, all right, tired of this clicking. But yeah, it's talking about the different, like the conveniences that we have, and technology catching up, leaning towards the idea of check out my running. I did not. No, I did not check out Joe. I did not check that out. I'm sorry. I forgot all about that roadie food. I will do that. Thank you for reminding me. Hey, would you ever want a dog? Have you had one before? At some point, I've been looking into Boston Terriers. They seem to be like for the type of I need to have a dog that would fit the type of lifestyle that I'm living. A small dog, like a lap dog, like I said, like a Boston Terrier would be a perfect breed. Um, probably not a German Shepherd or a Husky or a Pit Bull or something like that. Probably wouldn't be great for this. I'm not super active, so I wouldn't want something that's super active. The type of dog that I would need would be like half an hour a day, 45 minutes a day, going out for a walk. That'd be great. I do. Oh, I love dogs. As far as that, uh, yeah, I would definitely love to have a dog. Like I said, I've been looking into Boston Terrier as a companion dog. I think that would be probably the best. It was down to French Bulldogs or Boston Terriers. So yeah, I had 2 cats, and that wouldn't work out with cats. But with dogs, put them on a harness, put them on a leash, go out for a walk for a little bit, train them. Boston Terriers love to snuggle. That dog would fit you. It would. They really would, because they're good apartment dogs, and um, they love to cuddle. They are small, like 13 pounds, or 13 to was it like 16 pounds or something like that. They can get up to 24 pounds, but they're mostly like they're smaller dogs. Uh, yeah, they snore, they fart, but so do I. um, their diets, I can easily maintain a healthy diet for a dog. Like they're easy to maintain. You need one, it would help you get out more for walks. Yeah, it would help me. Like I said, put them on a leash, go out for about a half hour, 45 minutes. You're good for the day. Maybe once in the morning and once at night, like 8 or 9 o'clock. Take them out, let them zoomy for a while, get rid of that other energy, and then they'll be good to go. But yeah, and they're affectionate, they're smart. What would you feed it? Probably dry. Um, dry food. Uh, don't walk alone right now. You don't walk alone right now. No, not. I haven't really been active since coming up to Maine. It's been, and especially now, it's too freaking cold to go for a walk. But when the weather starts turning around, and when I can get out more often, I probably will. Um, Hold on. I love my back scratcher. I think a dog would get you more fresh air daily. Purpose to go for a walk. Yeah, there are a lot of advantages to having a dog, and I would love to at some point. Um, no, like I said, once I get back into the swing of things, a lot of my plans were on pause indefinitely because of COVID. But once things start getting better and I can get back on the road and I can figure out, are you sense Scope is leaving money wise. I wasn't really making any money on Periscope, so I'm not. I wasn't really. I don't know if I know I want a Boston Terrier. If there's one available that's a rescue, I'll take it. If there's one available that's a puppy, I'll take it. I mean, I'd love to get a puppy, but really, it all depends on the situation. Hello, sir. Ben, I'm so glad you showed up. How long you got, man? Um, I like Periscope, but I like Haps more. So Haps has a great community. The developers are really cool. The fact that I can talk to people on any other platform, broadcast live across multiple platforms. There's too many. There's so many things that is. Haps are amazing. Um, I'm much happier. I can stay for a while. Cool. Puppies are more work. Yeah, but it's worth it. I want to wait until I feel like I'm in a place where I can take on the responsibility of a dog. Uh, I don't just want to jump into it. That's not it's going to be in my life for 10 plus years, 13 years, 15 years, whatever. So it's a big responsibility that I want to wait until I get my shit together to do that. Ben was talking earlier on in the broadcast. How's the sound, by the way? I got the heat on. Is that like really, really bad for everybody? Oh, Jameson. Hey, man. My troll account. Well, I'm glad you're hanging out with me, everybody. I appreciate that. Um, my headphones sound weird today, so I don't know. Okay. But as long as you can hear me, forgive the noise. Welcome back, Jenna. Um, yeah, so sounds all right. Now I know what that sound is. Yeah. Here it is. Here it is with the air on. Here it is without the heat on. But I need the heat on because my legs are cold. So I think with your van life, a dog would benefit you a lot. I think so too. Folded clothes on my way to coffee. All right. Um, it was the heater. All right. So like I said, I apologize. At some point, I'll get that fixed so it's a lot quieter. That's one of the things that's on my to-do list today. Is I got to order the part to put in the. It's not a regulator. I can't think what the word is. Is it regulator? It's yeah. There's a one little thing that needs to get replaced underneath the dash. Like it'll make things easy. Sounds like we're in a close dryer. Sorry. A dog keeps you on your toes. Yep. Capacitor. Yes, that's the word. I have to buy a capacitor. Order it, and I can replace it. Um, yeah, right now with my van as is, it's pretty good. I've learned to get what I need, do what I need. Um, the main concern about being in a van as is the wear and tear, obviously, and being able to work, find a way that I can make the money to maintain, uh, you know, keep the lights on, sort of thing. Um, the main thing missing is a fridge, some sort of food uh, storage device, cold storage. I don't necessarily need a heating element. Um, I've figured out a decent diet that just requires, you know, hell, even the crew of Firefly had trouble keeping the ship tipped up. Yeah, but as long as I could find a way to store like salads, my greens, um, help them stick around for a little while, like a small fridge or a small cooler or something like that. It's the only really thing that I need. So I just need a little bit more room. Um, so I'm not concerned about it right now. That would be something that I'd be concerned about with an upgrade. Moving from this van to a little bit bigger van, something with an extra, I don't know, 6 cubic feet or something. Like just a small amount bigger than this van, and I'll be good to go. After that, I mean, that would pretty much be it for me. I suggest you take a few foraging classes. That way, you always be close to a meal. Right, right. Well, I have a fishing pole. I haven't used it yet. Learn how to, yeah, learn how to fish. Start a fire wherever I need to, kind of thing. Um, but no, the like as is pretty good. It could use a little bit of improvement, and then I can think about the fun van. What would be the ideal van, And Ben and I had been talking about stuff like that, like healthier than fast food. Yeah. Well, I don't really get fast food though. Like my diet is usually water. I usually have water, and then if I go to the produce department and I get like a container of greens, you know, the 50-50 mix, arugula and cabbage and red leaf lettuce and dark green spinach, that sort of thing. I mostly do water, and I do that. Um, and the only thing that I really go out of my way for is like chicken, like either wings at like a Hannaford or Shaw's or something like that, like in the deli department. I usually get some wings. Just that's me. I barely eat it anymore since I left the house. Yeah. Um, my fast food is first thing in the morning. I get an iced coffee. But even if I had a little mini fridge, a little cold storage, I could buy iced coffee. You know, um, in a container, and then that would be, you can buy it in a refrigerated aisle. Haven't found any great wings places in Knoxville. For wings, Publix Deli has amazing wings. Um, uh, it's not Food Lion. What is it? What's the Food Lion? Like, what is that place called? My mind went blank. It's not Winn Dixie. It's not Food Lion, but it's that level. Food City, yes. Food City actually has kind of a decent hot foods department. You know, they have some okay wings. They have a couple good things in the deli once in a while. No, it was Food City. Um, you know, you can get pre-made shredded chicken because they make fried chicken can be awesome. Yeah. Um, I usually what I would do is I would if they had some hot chicken available, I'd get a couple pieces. But um, how come you raised your goal? Uh, I don't see that. It used to be $10. Maybe it's gone to the next level. Maybe I've made my $10 goal and that's moved up. What does it say? I don't see it. Let me see if I can find out. Yeah, I can't read that. What does it say is the current goal? I don't have control over that. That's HAPS. Like it says up to $10, and then when I make $10, it moves to the next level. So that's not something I have control over. That's automatic with the app. 51% of $50. Nice. I've never gotten to that level before. I've leveled up. So after 10 is 50. That's cool. Yeah, that's it HAPS does that automatically. And then at some point, like if I make 200 bucks, then I can cash out. But you have mastered a level. That's nice. Uh, I thought this is 30 at one point. It's not like a future. Yeah. All right. Well, maybe 10 to 30 to 50 or whatever. That's cool. Um, I I could live off of just that 50-50 mix, the greens and raw greens and a little bit of chicken and water. Like I don't know if that's necessarily the healthiest, but it's certainly better than fast food. Wish jobs would hand out experience points instead of job reviews. Yeah, yeah, gain XP instead of exposure, like the music industry. At least you can cash the experience points. So you'd be better at it. Um, what else? Oh, that's what I was talking about before. There's a brand of van called Canoo, CANOO, that are coming out with a line of vehicles, like cargo vehicles. That is basically all you need. Yeah. Um, they're coming out with a line of vehicles that is like a certain chassis that can extend. It can be adjusted depending on the type of vehicle that you want. So it has the same basic building blocks to accommodate like a large delivery van or like a small food truck, like low profile. It could have like a high roof or low roof. How much XP did you have at your last job? I don't know. Um, a lot doing Domino's. I have a lot of experience in pizza delivery. Uh, so that would be fantastic. It's very boxy looking. These Canoo vans are very boxy looking, but just to have an electronic vehicle that can accommodate a solar panel on top, you can, as you're driving, as long as the sun's out, that you can sort of replenish your battery supply. That's really cool. And it's got all the manufacturers of those vans have in mind, like they know that people are going to use them for to convert into like homes. um it's what's the word I'm looking for? Very modular. Like there's a lot of them, kind of a modular aspect to them. You can customize in a lot of different ways, and that would be like the end game, you know epic level end game van for me. uh Something with enough power to or like kind of like the cyber Elon Musk's Cybertruck type of deal. um Something like that in a van form where uh you can modular electric transport system. Yep, that would be it. You know, something that's got some meat to it. Something that's got 4-wheel drive, all-wheel drive. Something that could handle a couple bumps and some dirt. Um, I don't have to worry about uh, getting stuck or anything. And like I said, in my position, being single, being solo on my own, um, a bed and some storage space underneath the bed and a little cold storage space for some food. Um, Maybe a latrine, maybe. I can manage. I don't know if I really need a latrine, but maybe. I don't know. It's not it's not a necessity because I can make it work otherwise. Um, but Solar panels on a canopy setup, so when you stop, you hit a button, solar panel spins out. Well, here's the thing, all right? Picture a food truck. You got the panel on the side that flips up to serve customers. You could easily have solar panels on top and be able to like have them stacked a little bit. Picture this as the side of the vehicle, so that when you put up the canopy on the side, you could pull one out and extend and have it on that part. I mean, there'd be a way you could do that. That'd be super. That'd be cool. Or even have other solar panels if you figure out a way to store them. Have them in the vehicle itself, so you could just kind of open up a door, pull them out, set them up on a stand or something like that. So if you're going to be stationary for a little bit, that could work for sure. You need a lot of panel. Fully charge that battery. It's not going to fully charge an hour per. Yeah, yeah. Um, and then depending on where I am, but for camping it'll work. Yeah, like you could have the panels available for like the BLM land, being out in the wild, being away from the cities. A lot of the van life, the way that I want to experience it, is more along the lines of staying within small towns, within the city limits, kind of thing. Suburban camping is what I want to do. People live off those cheap Harbor Freight solar panels, so imagine a good setup. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go out into the woods too much. That's like I want active town life, type camping. It gets so cold easy in here. My shoulders hurt. It's kind of cold, so shoulders and my sides hurt a little bit cold. It'd be I wouldn't want to be too far away from a gas station or a grocery store or anything like that, even if it's like, it's like 9 degrees here in Maine. And there's a wicked wind too. In fact, let me see. Hold on a second. Yeah, 9 degrees currently. Hello, Mike. How are you, sir? Mike drop. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the award. I appreciate it. Looking for it. Said it's cold. Yep. It's 9 degrees and a bad wind. So if I had to take a guess, probably what it's going to feel like 4 degrees out there or something. How are you, Mike? Thanks for joining us. Subscription I gave the game saying. Thanks for joining. Follow. Um, yeah, it's. I can't wait to get back down to Tennessee. As we put it that way, for a lot of reasons. The weather, one of those reasons. Looking at 57 degrees, I wish I was there, man. That sounds amazing. That'd be fantastic. Knoxville. I want to be a Knoxville boy. I want to be a Tennessee boy. As a frozen week. Once all this gets taken care of, once the RV gets taken care of, like around the summertime, I hope to be back in Knoxville. Check with my old boss at Domino's, see if I can start delivering again. We're at 62. Nice. Town, welcome you back when you're ready. Yeah. So I'll stay up here for a couple more months and then see if I can make it down there in July, maybe. I hope. I don't know how Knox County's doing with their numbers as far as COVID, but give it a few months, maybe things will start heading in a better direction. Do that until Amazon opens. Right. Hey, then I'll have a parking space. Yeah, then I'll have a parking space. Outstanding. Compared to how bad it was. Yeah. So when things turn around, get back down to Knoxville. Find a decent schedule, make some money, take care of my expenses. Maybe, hopefully a couple bucks above board, so I can save up, take little trips now and then to Kentucky and Ohio, and with it being the summertime, I could hit Michigan, that sort of thing. Bonnie has 1 or 2 vaccines, so we aren't as worried. That's cool. But yeah, then I will shift completely to Tennessee. I'll probably have to do that anyways. I mean, August is when my license expires, so I'll have to get a new license. So maybe that'll all work out. You can't get the vaccine. You can't get the vaccine? When was it? But I look forward to getting back to Tennessee and return to some normalcy. Finish up the foundation. I'll be rid of the RV. I'll have that weight off my shoulders. Just, making the money and saving up so I can make my trip, continue on my way. That'll be cool. But yeah, I miss the Tennessee weather big time. Too risky, 26 and 9 from anaphylaxis. Oh wow. Yeah, I can understand that. I can't do my liver. Well, it's not a cure, so it's unfortunate that you can't get the vaccine, but it's not like it's not like it's the cure, you know. And with the risk of other things happening to you, with your, I love you, Jenna, very much, and I love your whole family. With your luck, I would hate for anything else to happen to you guys. If there's ever a side effect, you guys would find it. It would reach you guys. I'm not taking any vaccine. That was something that we were talking about a few days back here on the broadcast. Hey, Goat. Hey, brother, what's going on, man? Thank you for the award. Yeah, that was something that we were talking about before, and I never got to finish the whole thing about the vaccine either before I had time to leave. We already had it, so basically we have antibodies now. Yeah, we were having the discussion, and a couple people were saying that it's wrong for me to not get the vaccine, or it's unwise. for me to not get the vaccine, and I wanted to rebuttal, but we kind of got cut short a little bit and moved on to other things, and I had to go. But Billy D, hello, sir. But I'll gladly take that Neuralink implant. That's right. Program those antibodies. What's good, brother? How are you, sir? Hot dogs. It's a sausage fest here, folks. Um, TikTok is a hard nut to crack. Yeah, that cold is back in Connecticut. TikTok is a hard nut to crack. That's true, but I feel confident. My attitude, and I said this previously, my attitude has really changed the past month. Like, it's turned around. None of the vaccines have been approved by FDA. It's all experimental. Yeah. OF today with wind chill. Oh, 0 Fahrenheit. Yeah. Okay. Yes, you're right. That's the reason why. Again, I apologize for the noise, but I need my heater. Unless you are 19, female, in a big bank, a big rack. What are your guilty pleasures on TikTok, if you can say? I love TikTok because it is the internet concentrated. That's why I love the TikTok. Van, if you don't mind, ask me that question in the Q&A on my profile on TikTok, because I would love to answer questions on TikTok. I need to fill that up. I want to get more content. I'll ask you some questions on it. We'll trade questions, but I need more people to input on my Q&A so I can answer that. My guilty pleasure on TikTok is, like I said, it is the concentrated internet. Internet has basically 4 modes. It has, oh, that's cool, and oh, that's interesting, and oh, that's cute, and and I love it. I love everything about it. Also, I don't want to be an experimental person. We would be the ones find the weirdest side effects yet. I wish you could subscribe to more people than 10,000 lame. Billy is the goat. Goat is the man. From a really tiny, so Billy D has like, I can barely see his face in his thumbnail, that little circle on my window here, and I swear he looks like Powers Booth with glasses. So I'm all for it. Okay, I'm out. Call me later. All right, love you, brother. Thank you. But Powers Booth was the man. Guilty pleasure. I mean, I like. Okay, so I'm not into the boobies. Like, a lot of the females kind of make me sad about how they, like, it bugs me. I look like an older Matt Robarge. You look like a Robarge, sir. You absolutely do. Yes to the hair situation, but my opinion is that. Well, thank you. Thank you, sir. How you doing, Kev? I don't. I hate the fact that some girls get on TikTok and they rely on the fact that they have boobs. You know, like they my taste very weakly. Yeah, I don't mind someone with a sense of humor having discussions about sex and about kink and stuff like that. Like, I appreciate that, because I think that if you can laugh, if you're having a good time and your friends are having a good time, you're building a community, making jokes and stuff like that, it should all be available to you. But just to be vapid, I'm watching a lot of picker stuff recently. But just to be vapid and like, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to pose and look at my phone and have some sort of excuse to just shake my ass or just stand there and just be pretty. Like that's not cool to me. I tried the boom thing on TikTok. Not many people subscribe. No comment. I appreciate you asking. It's all over. Getting that shallow out of the way. I like the fact that older folks over 30, over 40 are using TikTok now. It's not just a bunch of kids. I like cosplayers. The cosplayers are cool. I love the positivity. Like I've said before on TikTok, angry reactions is funny as shit. Blue Eyed Darkness is awesome. She's adorable, and I love her attitude. Camilla Severin is awesome as well. She's super cool. Yeah, I like the cosplayers. Anybody that can do like the cool makeup and stuff and the goth kind of stuff. Not so much into the anime myself. Sup, Matt? Hey, how's it going? Just this Facebook user. Who's that? Identify something, Matt. Identify yourself. Dude, there are millions of them on there. Yeah. There's some funny people on there. There's some great characters. I like the characters. Like Tiny Chef is funny. Just found out about him today. Toby the Gentleman, the little Boston Terrier. He's cute. I like the animal ones. I like the pets, like little baby goats and stuff like that. I'm into the cute. I'm into the cute. I like what you're doing with the toy cars. You and Doug. I love what you guys are doing. Remember how back in the day you used to say you would never shave the beard? Well, this is as far as I'll take it. As long as it's a goatee and the mustache, I might even shave the mustache. But this I will never get rid of. This I want to keep. I haven't went to TikTok. It's not bad. There's a lot to sift through, and I appreciate it for what it is. I try to follow the less popular ones. I don't follow famous folks generally. Yeah, not like celebrities, but somebody that's got some decent content. They got the new no beard filter on. No beard filter on Snapchat. They got the new no beard filter on Snapchat. No, thank you. I'll pass. I couldn't think of what SC. I like the opportunity that TikTok provides. I may not be into the 15-second. Thank you for the award, sir. Appreciate that. I may not be into the 15-second post, but I like the 60-second post. I'll get there. I want to try to do more. I can't wait to build up enough people that I can go live on TikTok. That's where I think it'll be cool. Like, if I can jump on there for a while and talk to people live. I said it on TikTok. I'm not really good on super short form, but I can have a conversation. And maybe TikTok will help me on my short form game. If I can do 1 minute content, get good at that. That'd be neat. I think MySpace needs to come back. I can't get over the 1,000 followers. Well, you have your interests. and you have your area of expertise, and I dig that. Um, I'm all over the place. I don't necessarily know if that's a good thing that I'm all over the place, but maybe that'll help me. That'll help me build my followers if I'm talking about all sorts of shit. Old white guys are dying breed. Yeah, no kid. Kelly was on TikTok. Is she still? Yep. Yep. I'm not going to be the type of person that's going to follow the trends like a lot of people are. I'm not a trender type of guy. Uh, I'm going to bring my thing to TikTok and see if that's popular at all. I do notice there are guys that talk about science, like they do, like I said, like the Q&A type stuff. Somebody makes a comment, I can react to the comment, and I can provide some information, make that work for some substance for 60 seconds, but not the trend stuff. Honestly, should say so. Yeah, I might do that as well. I need to figure out how to do that. Like, just have the radio on and sing along to the radio. I don't know. I'll try to figure something out there. Maybe I'll buy some karaoke CDs or something to keep in the car. I tried one of those TikTok dances and almost broke a hip. Nice. I don't dance, that's for sure. Monkey don't dance. I know one thing that I may try at some point is bringing back Otis. That might work. I might be able to do some stuff with Otis. Have Otis react to some comments at some point. So I got a couple things in my arsenal that I'm not going to necessarily pull out yet. Um, I need to start posting out random nerd stuff so that people I can start building the nerd community. Like Star Trek. Maybe I'll do some like episode reviews, 1 minute reviews of Star Trek or Stargate, stuff like that. Otis is in the back. Otis is hanging out in the back of the van. I got to clean out my van this week, so Otis maybe in a stuffed in a tote for a while. Come hang with me in New Hampshire. Come hang with me in New Hampshire, Matt. Who's that? Facebook. It just says Facebook user for me. Who gave me the invite? I'm on Haps and I can read that I can read your comments on Facebook, but it's not giving me names of the person commenting. I can make it to New Hampshire. Hi, Jen. Love you. I'll come down and hang out with you. Sure. I really wish it would tell me who were leaving the comments. Yeah, I'll come hang out with you. Love you. I can meet Emma. Yes. This sounds like an idea. Sounds good. Am I allowed to play some Red Dead when I come down? Will you allow me to use the console? I promise I won't use it too much. I won't take over your setup. Absolutely, yes. And then we'll try to arrange something in the next couple of weeks. Yay, I'm off for the next 4 to 6 weeks. Ryan just got laid off. Oh man. So yay, I guess you can play Red Dead. I'll set a timer. Please do. Yes. Facebook doesn't have a huge lag. I have a lag on maps. Ryan got laid off. That sucks. There's got to be something better, you know? Like, let's push for the universal basic income. I've been watching a lot of stuff about that. We need that. Have you guys read up about that? Have you guys heard anything about universal basic income? Do you know what that is? I think it's fascinating. I think that's the thing that we need. I think that would make a big change. Sucks a bunch, but it is what it is. I say we just go back to the barter system. I mean, I'm for that too. Like there's a lot of things that you can look to the past for what we need in our future, you know? Looking ahead doesn't mean ignoring the past. It's one of the things that we can do is to look at the way how we the best. I won't get too deep into it, but in the earlier broadcast, I was talking about changes that need to be made, and the like looking at how some people are willing to dismiss a lot of things like van life and nomad living and stuff like that, different concepts. Like there is stuff that people have been talking about for hundreds of years, concepts that people seriously need to start. We need to start looking into stuff because what's going on right now isn't necessarily the best thing for us. Do I Uber? No, I work for DoorDash. I deliver breakfast. I like working in the daytime, so that's what I've been doing. At some point, when I get back down to Tennessee, I would love to work the afternoon shift. Opening for delivering pizza. I would much rather do that. I don't want to work nights anymore. I don't want to work until 2 or 3 in the morning and all that shit. I need to find a good daytime job. Mister, to you, how you doing, sir? Hello, Mississippi. That's one Mississippi. Ah. I would love to live a life where there is universal basic income. I have $1,000 a month that'll take care of my expenses, and I can still maintain a part-time job so that I don't have that many hours. Everything that I make in my part-time job will just go right into the bank to save in case anything happens. But the universal basic income, a nice van with some solar panels, so I'd be off grid. I have the power that I need. I have a place to sleep. I have some money in my pocket. That would be fantastic. Would you ever do OnlyFans? Why? I don't see how that would be something. I don't see myself as being the OnlyFans type. Doing great. How about you? I'm doing fantastic. Thanks. Uh yeah, I don't like would you use it like a Patreon type of a thing? I didn't consider myself the TikTok type of person, but I'm trying that. format. Trying that app out. OnlyFans, I think, to me, sounds like it's for models, amateur models, boobies, naughty pictures. How many subscribers you got on TikTok now? I was just bragging about that earlier. I am subscribed. I follow 50 people, and I have 64 followers. So I officially have more followers than following. I'm pretty proud of that. 64 fantastic, amazing people. We're on our way. Only 930 people to go. I feel like the OnlyFans was a troll question, but I don't give a shit. I'll answer. Who was that? Jameson? Yeah, I don't know how to monetize myself yet. I don't know how to quantify my worth yet. Somebody throws $5 at me every once in a while. I'm pretty happy. But I hold myself to a high standard. I don't think I am providing content at a level that justifies getting paid for it. If I were providing more content, if I had the fans, if I had the attention, which I may, I'll keep at it. But if I could get a view count, if I could get to a point where 100 people view count, a steady schedule to provide content to folks, good content, significant, substantial substance to provide, then I would be like, you know what, I feel justified in asking for, like when I sold the t-shirts, when I had some designs for the shirts and stuff like that. It was a thing, shirt with my logo, show your support, $10. I could say that. I could be like, okay, that's good. Problem is, I did the same thing when I was in a band. We had a demo. We had 3 songs on a CD, and everyone's like, "You should sell that for $10." I'm like, I'm not going to sell it for $10. I'm like, no. I ended up selling it for $3 because it was 3 tracks. So I said $3 for a demo. 3-track CD. Yeah, homeschooling works. By the way, a teacher called me to tell me how proud she is of G-Man for his speech. Made my heart happy. She said he has grown so much in a year. Had to share. That's awesome. That's another one of those concepts that we got to tie that together. The homeschooling idea, the idea of using computers, using technology to communicate with each other properly, get the people with the experience, with the knowledge in front of the kids that need to learn, to get rid of the school system as it was, the making some changes for better society, for better community. Homeschooling was one of those concepts that's like with with the Zoom chats and stuff like that. Having the pandemic, that's been a change as well. That like that needs to be the new normal. People need the ability to do what they want when they want in their home and be reasonable. Some kids do not do well in 23 plus kids in a room. Yep. Make the technology available, make the access to the technology available, stronger Wi-Fi signals. We need, stronger internet connections so that people can use the computers to communicate with people. So you can work and your kids can go to school. The community, like it's a community of people working together, have more time to spend with your family. You eat better, you sleep better. You don't none of this 60-hour work week bullshit. When people have access to the computers, that means they have more time to even learn, take little certification classes, learn a little bit yourself so that you can perform more, so you can operate the machinery, the automation and stuff like that. That's eventually going to be taking over 50% of what's already going on, right? All the jobs and stuff. It's not going to be all completely automated. It's not going to be all these robots and computers and stuff doing the work on its own, unsupervised. You still need people behind the stick. You still need people at the keyboard monitoring it and stuff like that. Like there's a way that you can work with it. You can have the machine do the work. The people can keep an eye on the machines. Make things easy for us. Let the machines do the labor. Universal basic income. People have more freedom where they can do things wherever they want. So that means the mobility comes into play. So you can have more people get into their vans, have their mobile homes, travel the United States, be able to spend more time in different places, live more comfortably. Let the kids sleep however long they want to. I don't care as long as they get the schoolwork done. That's right. There's a lot of restrictions on the way that living used to be in the 40s and 50s. No more weekend at 6 a.m. to go to school. Yep. You are capable, a family is capable of managing its own time. And they have better access, they have more convenience, they have more, more opportunities than people did, what's it, 70 years ago. We don't need the 3 meals a day. We know that. It's what you eat, not when you eat. We don't need to be using fossil fuels. We don't need to be tearing up forests and shit. Work done in 2-3 hours. Yep. There's a better way of doing things. It doesn't have to be, and I'm not even that far into it that I could spout all the things that are all the shit that needs to be done, but I'm not that type of person where I spend every waking moment learning about these things. But at least I have my mind open enough that I know some of these things. That it's at this point it's just common sense. A school is not a place of learning anymore. The home is a place of learning. You can make that happen. If you want to worship, you can do so in your home. If you want to go banking, you can do so in your home. You want to shop, you want to go to school, you can do it at home. With mobile devices, the only thing missing is the connection to the information. And people need to open their minds a little more. Like there's just a little crack in the fabric of what's going on right now, in the fabric of reality. People are starting to see things can happen. We need more of that. schools push back because some kids are not safe at home. The schools push back because some kids are not safe at home. Like what? Families? But why not figure out how to make those children safe? Like neighborhood safe? Like in danger with danger from families? It just proves how messed up our government is. Yeah. Well, abusive situations. I got you. Well, that's where monitoring comes in. That's where some kids go to school hungry. You can take care of them. A community working together can prevent things like that. Wearing the same clothes every day. That shouldn't discourage folks from making the change. Like I said, the structure, the way things are, um, yeah, I can't think of the word, but other than infrastructure, the establishment as it is, the way things are, 3 meals a day, 60-hour days a week. The bank holds this, the government that tells you to do that, school system restricts you. Like there were so many restrictions and so many like antiquated concepts in play as it is. That's for real why our school only shut down last 3 years. They were open in August all the way. Hi, Lindsay. Hello, sweetheart. I think that humanity is, as a whole, is smart enough, and I feel like we're at a point where we can start to rethink things like that and actually put new stuff into action. It shouldn't have to take a pandemic for people to be, for establishments to be forced to try new things. It shouldn't have to be an emergency. The kids are safe. I can take care of them here. I don't need a babysitter. This is why I didn't want them back. Yep. Yeah, with the right support, I think a lot of like there's a lot of progressive things that could be done. There's a lot of different ways to improve the way things are. I would love to have this conversation with people that speak the language. I can't speak the language. There are words that I have. There are ideas that I have in my head that I can't put into the right words. Like I don't have the right vocabulary to really nail it, to put it across. Hi, Kelly. Hello, sweetheart. I wish I did. I wish I were more educated, or at least that I had that vocabulary in my head because I can see it, but I'm not. I've never been that guy. I've never been the type to really look at things like that and be able to articulate. It's just crazy. These schools have full capacity, 580 kids in the school. Yeah. Hello, my dear. But I will always push until the day that I die. I will always push for that Star Trek life, for that Starfleet life. You know, the vision that Gene Roddenberry had of people living better and focusing more on bettering themselves, being the best that humanity has to offer, rather than focusing on the money part of it. We need to get over the money part of it. There are better things that we can do with our time and with our energy than being under anybody's thumb. She's alive, and she is. Nice to see your face. Nice to see you. Jade is now awake. Jade. It's nice to see you too, Kelly. We've missed you so much. I gotta hit the road. Hold on one second. I'm still here. I'm just gonna be mobile. Give me a bit. I'm sorry if the signal sucks while I'm on the move. I just realized the time. I've been a little busy. I got you. Just as long as you check in every once in a while, you're forgiven. Everybody's got a life. I dig it. Take back, hi taters. I want to find some people to join our ranks that can talk a little more in depth about the things that we're talking about. Like it's I have a lot of packages to send out today. Oh, cool. Business picking up. That's awesome. I feel like I need to learn. I need to learn certain words. I need to understand some basic stuff so that I can find people. It's been up, feeling lucky, and pay taxes last week. I want to find people who are knowledgeable in this area of the futurology type stuff, so that they can understand me and we can talk more about it. Do you hand make all your stuff, or can you just make a template and make templates? She's got a neat system for a lot of the stuff that she does. It is a mix of stuff. Correct me if I'm wrong, but with the type of graphic work that she does, half of it is technique. Half of it is knowing having the being familiar with your resources and familiar with your technique. So the specific thing you do can be personalized thing, but the technique can work across the board. Everything else, I have decals, artwork, cards, I make magnets. Sheet I get. I'm kind of just spitballing a number, but like half of what she does is she knows the apps that she needs to use, the techniques that she needs in order to make the things, the whole process from start to finish is, something that's she's familiar with. It's a matter of I'm going to make a decal. I know how to make a decal from start to finish. But just wondering if you're a mat magnet, you can purchase through her. I wouldn't see why not. Right? The tape, you could easily make that into a sticker or a decal, a window decal or something like that too. That's the thing that I loved about graphic arts as well, is that like once you figure out the right app to use, once you figure out the right technique in order to make the thing, it's just a formula that you figure out, and the main thing is creating the personalized, what is the thing going to look like. Once you have the design down, everything else is okay. I got the design, so step 1, step 2, step 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. until it's done. Absolutely, your magnets or buttons. That way we can suppose support an original mat. Support me, yes. Yes, please. All right. Well, I'm gonna run some errands real quick. I'm gonna have to sign off for now. But I'll try to get back on a little bit later. I'll definitely be on tomorrow. I'll try to be back on later this afternoon or this evening. So I will talk to you guys soon. I love you all very much. I will talk to you all later.